A little while back, I sold 10% of my Cardano portfolio, or 10% of my ADA rather, for ERGO. And now it's been about 5 months. Let's go over what's happened since and how I'm feeling about that investment or transition or swap, whatever you want to call it, and what I'm thinking now. As you can see, I did make a video about this 5 months ago. If you want to check it out, it's pretty short and it just kind of goes over what I was thinking then and why I did it. Now, I want to also preface this video by saying I have pretty much forgotten that I even did this up until this week. It went for months that I didn't even think about my ERGO position or it being down 60-70% at one point. And overall, I do think that diversifying a bit, and especially into money that has some really good privacy features and other great things going for it, is a good option. Now, in terms of price, the price of Cardano has been down about 50% since then, and the price of ERGO has also been down about 50% since then. I haven't been focused too much on ERGO developments, as Cardano is already a lot to keep up with, but overall, I'm still feeling very good about this investment, and I don't really think it's too much of worry. I'm just making this update video to say, hey, I kind of forgot completely about the investment that I have made in ERGO, but it is nice to know that I have no less conviction than I did when I made the investment, and I really still do think ERGO is a great investment for me. Something that is really interesting though is going back, looking at the video and seeing the prices of ERGO and Cardano and realizing how little indication or really feel that me or you have for the market, or really we can't predict these things. We don't know where the market's going. And if I were to tell you that right now today we'd be at a 98 cents or whatever Cardano, you probably wouldn't believe me. And same for ERGO at around $4, half of the price that it was 5 months ago in November, especially when back in November everyone was screaming for $100,000 Bitcoin highs by the end of the year. Also, as I mentioned in that video that I made 5 months ago, my plan has always been to accumulate and hold for 3 to 5 years or greater than that. That has always been the main plan. Obviously, if life-changing money comes into play and the gains are so astronomical that I could sell a small portion of it and buy a house, I probably would do so. That is just logically how life works. Things come into play and situations change, and maybe that I don't want to live in my mom's basement forever. Although honestly, it is really nice here. While we're here talking about investments and Cardano ecosystem versus ERGO ecosystem, I also want to mention that over the past 5 months since I made this investment, majority of my Cardano holdings have stayed the same, other than rewards from my stake pool. By the way, if you want to earn staking rewards on your Cardano, you can do so with the Jack stake pool. But most of it has stayed the same. I haven't had any fiat or accumulated any more ERGO since I did this swap of 10% of my ADA bag to ERGO. And I'm really just sitting on most of my bags now, just waiting for the next pump, whether it be a year, 2 years, or 3 or 4 years from now. At that point, I do plan on selling off some of my Cardano. ERGO, this is something that I initially put the investment in to just sit and have that moonshot potential, or whatever you want to call it, to just basically reach, $100, $150, whatever, some crazy number that would make the gains so insane, they would just be melting off your face or something like that. At the same time, ERGO is another form of currency that I can see in the future saving my butt in a lot of ways, not just from selling it for fiat, but to actually use the currency itself. And same with Cardano. I do feel like Cardano and ERGO are two currencies that are decentralized and feasible to be actual exchange currencies, where maybe the dollar and some future dystopia is not so great and it just gets worse from here. So taking that into account for my investments and my holdings, I think there's a lot to say that I would rather hold on to these assets than sell them off early at a small price appreciation. Obviously, if price appreciations do come in short term that are really, really great, there's a likely chance that I will sell some of my assets, but probably not even majority or even close to it. Other than paying taxes, I won't be selling much Cardano or ERGO at all, probably none of my ERGO, but just wanted to give a small investment update from someone who's 22 years old in their mom's basement, invested into this space. If this helps you, if this is interesting to you, please leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe if you want. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. Have a great freaking day. Have a happy Easter. Peace out.